Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for September the 19th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and after that, I'll be pulling one card for each sign. And then we're going to look at how those energies meld together for the day. Excuse me. Overall energy is showing up as Three of Coins in reverse. This talks about the idea that there's something we have been doing or have been planning to do with somebody else. We've been planning it as a collaboration, or we've been doing it in the past as a collaboration. And now we have a situation coming up where we're kind of unexpectedly not able to participate in that collaboration. And it may be really that we're able to participate, but our other person that we're collaborating with or our other party is not actually able to participate. And so that puts us really having to make some decisions about if we want to move forward on our own by ourselves, if we want to wait and reschedule this until the other person can be available. So we have some decisions to make here basically about this idea of getting away from some type of collaboration or waiting for that to happen. I do feel like the bigger part of this energy has to do with this idea of realizing that we actually can handle this on our own. We don't really have to have that collaboration. We've kind of got this. That's the bigger energy feedback I'm getting off of this so far for in general. But let's see what comes up with the cards. Aries. So Aries, with our death card showing up in reverse, this tells me that you're not really wanting to make any changes. It's interesting because when this card shows up, changes actually are good. And they start with how we view things, and that feeds into how we interact with things. And so changes are good, but we're kind of afraid of what all implications these changes are going to have. And so what we see here, Aries, is you holding off on making any kind of changes. So this really is giving me the heads up that whatever's happening here where this other person can no longer collaborate with you, or at least not right now, you're sort of waiting, you're rescheduling, you're waiting for this other person to be ready to move forward with whatever this is, okay, that you're collaborating with them on. This card says that that's what you're doing, but it also says that that's actually not the best thing you could do. The best thing you could do is recognize that you can do whatever it is that this other person who is collaborating with you does. You can cover that yourself. And so really the advice here is don't get stuck on counting on this other person, because actually you've got this. You just don't realize you've got this, or you're trying to help the self-esteem of this other person. But either way, your best move is to embrace this change and just move forward in a more independent way instead of collaborating. So, you know, for those of you that this actually applies for, whenever it comes up, just keep that in mind as you're considering, you know, just rescheduling and keeping things status quo. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, I guess I've got a frog in my throat. My apologies. We'll see if I can get rid of it or not. Taurus. Chariot showing up in reverse. Okay, so the Chariot talks about this idea of some type of target or goal that cannot be achieved by yourself. This talks about a target or goal that takes the encouragement or the support or the all-out participation of somebody else for you to meet this target or goal. So with this coming in reverse, there's some kind of obstacle here. There's a slowdown. It really is harmonious with our other card that talks about some type of collaboration that is not actually able to happen because the other party really isn't able to participate in the way that they want to or that they normally would. So what I said in the beginning of now we have a decision of, are we rescheduling whatever this collaboration is, or are we moving forward independently? It's very clear here, Taurus, that what you're doing is you're rescheduling, because whatever it is that's going on here where this person cannot participate or is not participating for whatever reason, that's slowing down your project. It's not throwing it off track forever, but it is slowing things down. And so you are waiting on them. You're rescheduling and waiting on them. Next up, we see Gemini. Eight of Cups coming up here. Well, that's an option I hadn't talked about, actually. Wonder how many more of those are out there. So with our Three of Coins showing up and overall in reverse, this talks about the idea of some type of collaboration that you thought you were going to be having today, where the other party is not able to bring everything to the table that they said they could, or maybe they're not even able to show up. This shows what your decision is when this happens, because generally when this happens, we have to decide, do we want to reschedule? Do we want to do this on our own? What do we want to do? Here, what we see you're doing, Gemini, is you're just walking away from the project. You're not rescheduling. You're not trying to do it on your own. You're just walking away from whatever this project is completely. You're done with it. You're over it. Some of you may have only been participating in whatever this was because somebody else wanted you to. Well, now if they're not going to be there, you're certainly not going to be there, are you? Can't blame you. Excuse me. Cancers, you guys have the Three of Swords showing up in reverse. This is one of those reversals that we actually like a lot. This talks about healing. Okay. So it's interesting because there is no collaboration showing up here with the Three of Coins in reverse. When we've got healing of a heartache or a heartbreak, healing of something emotional, a lot of times that healing comes through conversation, discussions, understanding where the other person was coming from and why they were doing what they were doing helps a lot towards healing generally in these situations. Here's the deal. There is no collaboration showing up here. You might have thought somebody was going to collaborate with you, have that conversation with you, explain some things to you, maybe even hear your side of the story. However, nay, that's not happening with this Three of Coins in reverse. Somebody who you thought you were going to be able to collaborate with on this healing, they're not showing up for the collaboration for whatever reasons. Maybe they can't, maybe they won't, maybe it's a choice, who knows. Okay? But they're not showing up. Now, I'm not too concerned about that because we still have the Three of Swords in reverse. This means you're still healing, okay? You're healing on your own. You're finding your own closure. You're healing without the aid of somebody else, without the aid of an apology from the person who you're healing up from, okay? But you're still healing, and we like that outcome. This is just actually doing self-work, self-healing. All right, so that's what we've got for you guys. I just realized I didn't make my phone be silent. Let's do that. Okay. And that was Cancer. All right. Next up, we're going to look at Leo. Tried to pick from the wrong pile. Okay, Leo, Queen of Coins, showing up in reverse. All right. So Leos, with the overall energy, there's some type of collaboration that you were planning on being a part of today. And what's happening is the other party is either not able to show up or is only showing up with part of what they were supposed to be bringing to the table. And you're done. Queen of Coins in reverse, Leos, you're done. You've been probably giving this person chances and opportunities, and you're just done with that now. You've been very generous to them, but it's not getting anything accomplished. And so you're cutting that generosity off today, Leos. Next up is Virgo. Six of Clubs showing up in reverse along with that Three of Coins in reverse. Okay. Three of Coins in reverse. This is talking about that there's some type of collaboration you thought you were going to be doing today. Your other party is not able to do everything they need to for that collaboration. They may not even be showing up at all. With your Six of Clubs coming up in reverse for your particular energy, Virgo, I think that you are taking this as a signal of how much that other person appreciates you and your input. You're taking it as a very clear symbol of non-appreciation. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Ten of Swords. So Libras, you were planning on collaborating with somebody today. That person either was not able to do everything they needed to for that collaboration, or maybe they didn't even show up for the collaboration. With this Ten of Swords, Libras, you're done. You're not even thinking about that twice. Not even going to attempt that collaboration again. Not with this person, at least. Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Eight of Swords. Scorpio is trying to collaborate, work together with somebody. That person is not able to bring to the collaboration what they were hoping to or what you were hoping they would. Maybe they're not able to show up at all. For those of us who are Scorpio placements, this leaves us feeling kind of tied up. We feel restricted now. We feel like there's only so much that we can do on our own. And so now what do we do if this other person cannot show up and be a part of the collaboration? Okay, so has us feeling restricted and tied up. But not literally, just figuratively. Was that Scorpio? Yeah. Next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you've got the Capricorn card showing up in your energy. Devil, devil. Let's see what else. Ooh, Sagittarius. There's something that you were planning on collaborating with somebody else to do today. Maybe you were going to go to a carnival or a fair with them. I don't know. Football game. Who knows? And normally I see this as the other person not coming to the table or not collaborating. I'm feeling like this is more you because you're the one with the devil energy showing up here. Okay? So Sagittarius, I think that there's something you're supposed to be collaborating with today and you really, 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 really don't want to do it. And you'll do just about whatever it takes to make sure that you do not have to participate in that thing. And that's what we see there with that devil energy today. All right, next up, let's look at Capricorn. That was Sagittarius. Sagittarius with a Capricorn card. Capricorn's Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups talks about good memories, positive memories coming back from the past. Many times these memories come back to the past because a person comes back into our lives that we have not seen for a while. Now, with our Three of Coins showing up in the overall energy in reverse, this is telling me that this person that's coming back from the past, you have good memories with them, but I don't see you guys collaborating on any kind of new projects moving forward. It is just strictly memories from the past. You guys are not getting ready to create any new memories. Okay, that's Capricorn. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, Knight of Coins coming up in reverse. Okay, so with the Three of Coins in reverse coming up in the overall, there is some type of project that you were going to be collaborating with somebody else on to get accomplished. Your other person is not able to come to the table with everything they need to make this collaboration happen. And so with that Knight of Coins in reverse, that says that this is costly for you. This is costing you money when this happens. Okay, I don't need to preach any advice there. I'm sure that you can figure out what that would be. But collaboration not happening, not because of you, but because of somebody else, is actually costing you money. Sorry, Aquarius. That's rough. Pisces. Pisces, some of you are getting married today, or I don't know if I want to say you're getting married today. Some of you may be calling off a wedding today or having a wedding called off. With our Three of Coins showing up in the overall in reverse, this is talking about collaborating with somebody, getting together with somebody, and getting something accomplished, having a common goal or target that you're working towards. With the Hierophant, that's a long-term commitment. That can be a mortgage, that can be a car loan, that can be marriage, long-term contract or commitment. Now, this card is in reverse, so that means no collaboration is actually happening. Whoever you were planning on working together with on this long-term contract or commitment, they are pulling out of the deal, or they're just not showing up. One way or the other, they are not moving forward with this contract or commitment. Okay? If some of you are left standing at the altar, I am so sorry. I would not be surprised with this card combination to see something like that show up. Obviously, not all of you Pisces are going to be getting married, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But there is somebody that's pulling out of some kind of contract or agreement, and it's a long-term one. All right, so that's what we've got today. Guys, remember, you guys are my sponsors. And so please remember to share this video, like this video, and comment on this video down below. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.